Hi everyone, I'm John Hutchings. This is Healthy Edge Rochester. It is the inaugural episode. We've moved over from Healthy Edge Radio and we are discontinuing Healthy Edge Magazine. We're channeling all of our resources into our Facebook page and our website, and we've gone digital. So welcome aboard. Hopefully this is the first of many episodes, and you'll be the judge of that. Follow us, like us. We're at Healthy Edge Media on Facebook, and in fact we're live right now. Actually, we're going to be live now. I just hit the go live button. But you can check us out live, and we'd like you to interact with us during the course of this show. The final edit is going to be put out through our YouTube channel and then piped back through our Facebook page, probably on Sunday or Monday of each week. But on Thursday afternoons, we plan on doing a segment here with Facebook Live, and you can interact with us. And I am joined for our inaugural episode by Jennine Sheldon.
Hi.
Say
This
hi,
camera,
Jeannine.
right?
Yeah, you're right there. Although
Hi,
you're on that
everyone.
camera too, we have the two cameras set up. Jeannine is a personal trainer. She lists with us at the Healthy Edge Media website on our personal trainer directory. So we'll give her chances throughout the interview here to list her website and where you can reach her through social media. And you do a great job with social media.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're pretty good out there. So meet Jeannine, and we're going to talk some health and fitness today, especially with the holidays coming up.
Yeah, they're here.
People have to be mindful.
Yeah.
Now, did you do Black Friday, Cyber Monday? Are you like a shopaholic, or did you just kind of let that pass?
No, I want nothing to do with that. My husband wanted to get these TVs. I dropped him off at the line at Best Buy.
Okay.
Came back 10 minutes later when he said there's no way it was happening, and that was about as close as I got to it.
Yeah, because that's all a rigged system. There's two
You get
TVs
tickets
in the
or something.
whole
Yeah,
joint,
they give you
or
tickets
maybe
while you're in
5.
line. Yeah, it's not
So
worth it.
you didn't get the TVs?
No, we were going to get 3 of them too. It would have been
Really?
great. Yeah, my 7-year-old was going to get a TV this year, but didn't get it.
Well, plan B.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I mean, it gets crazy out there, but as we said, it's the holiday season, and we're in the fitness business. And for a lot of people, I worked for the Rochester Athletic Club for years, and I sold memberships, so my income was solely generated by getting people to come and join the club. And then I owned a club. I guess it would be the same thing. I had to get people to join so I could make a living. There's this mindset that right around Thanksgiving, people shut it down until after New Year's.
They do.
And
It's
then,
a slow time, yeah.
Yeah. Are you experiencing that? Now, you
I am.
recently opened a personal training studio in your house.
Yes. I just moved about 5 or 6 weeks ago, and I had one in my old house, and then I expanded. And my brother actually did the renovation. He's amazing.
I saw pictures. Is it in the basement?
Yeah,
Is it a
it's in the basement.
setup?
So we
Okay.
got a basement with windows and a walkout door, which is easier so people can just come around.
Right.
It's about 1,200 square feet, so it's almost double the size of what my other one was.
That's pretty good space.
Yeah, and my brother finished it in 3 weeks, same as the first
Wow.
one he did. Yeah.
Maybe we should give a plug for your brother. if he
Yeah,
wants
Remodel
some
Kings. He's awesome.
Very cool. Now, do you have a separate bathroom down there too?
I was going to do the bathroom, but I was like, I wanted more space. And
Yeah.
literally when you go right up the stairs, it's right there. So it just didn't
So
make
you don't have
sense
to let
do it.
people like wander through your kitchen.
Yeah, they're there for an
I always
hour.
ask people
so
that
they
train
don't-
out of their house how
Yeah.
that works,
Yeah, sometimes there's been a little awkwardness with people coming into your house, but for the most part, it's pretty routine.
Yeah.
And they want it. They want to be in an environment like that where there's not people
And
around.
you get to know them. I mean, they're almost
Yeah.
like your friends as much as they are your clients at
Absolutely.
some level.
Yeah.
So there's a comfort level there, I'm sure. So anyway, it's the holidays, and we're on Facebook Live. I'm on this camera. We have a 2-camera setup. If you see me look to my left, it might be your right on the camera. I'm checking to see if we have any questions on Facebook Live. I don't see any yet. Looks like we have one person watching 3 minutes in. It is the inaugural episode, so we'll have to build to that. But
Yeah.
if any questions come in, we'll
Okay.
throw them to you live time. But what I want to talk about is, as a fitness professional, I'm sure you're aware that from Thanksgiving to New Year's, the average American gains 11 pounds. Have you
Yeah.
ever heard that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I can see how, I used to, when I remembered first hearing that, I go, oh, that's just kind of hype. We're making that up. But then I've experienced it myself. I had this odd habit when I first bought my gym. Every December I quit working out for a month.
I
took a month off.
Crazy busy.
I don't know
and
why I
it's
did,
not
but
priority,
yeah. I was getting ready for January
It's
and
the
sell
worst
lots of
time
memberships.
to do
but-
it. It's
yeah,
the worst time. You want to be working out and study through the holidays. You don't want
Yeah.
to wait.
you're right. So what do you talk to your clients about? What do you talk to people as a fitness professional about? How do you keep them motivated? What are some tricks that you use through the holidays to keep people at least maintaining some level of fitness?
I just tell them, plan ahead for it, and you want to get in a good routine before the holidays hit, because once it gets cold and it gets darker earlier, you're not going to want to do this. And you have all these parties you got to go to, and it's just so much on your plate with, gift shopping and this and that. Just get in a routine before it even comes, so you're set in it.
Yeah.
And have a plan.
Habit is so important, right?
It is so important, yeah.
Now, how does one do that? Because, there is theory, right? And you're married, you have 2 young children,
I do, yeah.
so you know how sometimes the best laid plans kind of
gets
messed up.
Yeah,
so how do you, when those inevitable roadblocks come, what is the magic bullet to keep people saying, you know what, it's going to be difficult, but I'm going to stay the course, I'm going to go do that workout, or I'm not going to eat that tray of cookies that's in the office? What is at the core of that? What is the secret to success?
It's tough. Everyone's different what works for them, but I would say if you miss a day at the gym, you know what? Use what would have been your rest day. Just keep trying to stay consistent, no matter if 3 days in a row are messed up because one kid got sick, or you had to go shopping, or there's food all over the place. Pick it up the next day. Just because you ate something bad once, whether it's a tray of cookies or whatever, the next day doesn't have to be the same. You can get right back on it and start again. Yeah,
I think I refer to that as like the avalanche syndrome, where you have one bad meal or one bad occurrence, and then you go, okay, everything's ruined.
I might as well just keep doing this.
A day turns into a week, turns into a month, and then you see them around mid-January, and they go, oh, I gained that 11 pounds or more. Some people gain more.
Oh, yeah.
So if the average is 11, somebody's got to offset those people to hold the line. They got to gain 22, right? If math serves me right. But yeah, that's a real important point that you make about staying consistent.
Yeah.
That's the cornerstone of success.
And you
fitness.
Don't have to go to every holiday party you're invited to. Pick and choose. Or, eat before you go. Stay hydrated. You don't have to drink everything.
Now, how do you feel about that? There's so much information out there these days. We're going to be on 3 platforms, as we mentioned already. There's so much information, or ways to get information. And when you say, hey, eat before you go to the party, or skip one of those holiday parties, you make me think of these, they call them listicles that come out on your social media. You see it from health.com and stuff like that. Tips to stay healthy through the holidays. But there's so much of them. How do you filter through that and find just 1 or 2 key components that can help you be successful?
I guess read them all, and then when it pertains to you, follow it. Now that you've seen it, the options you have to choose from.
Yeah.
And everyone, they're so different how people relate to certain things. So.
Do you offer that service as a fitness professional? Like, it's almost life coaching, right?
Yeah.
Not only are you, and we have a program here at World Gym. I should mention that we're at World Gym on East Avenue. We're in the back room, and maybe you can see on one of these cameras, we've got the weight room right out there. And Jeannine and I are going to go out there and go over some of her favorite exercises here in a little bit. But, I lost my train of thought there for a second. But
that's all I do.
Yeah, I get off on tangents. But, there's so much information. Do you offer a service where you help people filter through it? Personal training on some level starts when you walk in the door and you start warming up and do that, but it extends outside the walls too.
Oh, yeah.
How do you interact with your clients on that?
I'm always available whenever you need me. Text, email, whatever it is, if you have questions on anything. I do nutrition as well, so I usually hook them up with Fitness Pal, and you become friends with them so you can monitor their stuff. They can get ideas from you, what you eat. And the same thing with my social medias. It's all recipes or ideas and, just options to keep them motivated. The little motivational memes and all that stuff. So.
Sure. I think it all has a place in there.
It does.
You don't want to just be a meme monster where you're putting out 3 memes a day, but every once in a while, it's just like a mantra. There's like a mental hook that you kind of hang your efforts on, and helps you get through those rocky times or those obstacles we talked about. Now, you talked about nutrition. Nutrition's a huge part of this, right?
Absolutely, the biggest part.
Yeah. Now, you've been featured. We featured you on our Transformation Tuesday page on our website, Healthy Edge Media, and you've ridden the roller coaster.
Trial and error.
You've been heavier.
I've done it all.
You've been lighter. you've had your struggles with food, not just
Absolutely.
physically, but emotionally and mentally. I mean, there's so many components to nutrition. What is your philosophy with regards to nutrition? How do you help your clients? Do you use a macro-based formula? Are you just kind of a calorie counter? Tell us a little bit about your nutrition philosophy.
Well, I always tell people don't ever start or follow anything you can't do for life, because it's going to hit hard when you stop doing it. And
Right.
I encourage people to eat, not to not eat. I increase people's carbs, I increase their calories, and believe it or not, they lose weight. Half the time they're eating too little, or if they're
Right.
eating, it's just bad stuff.
Mhm.
So I give them different options. I do calories and I do macros. Sometimes it's easier for people who are new to just follow like a number with calories before breaking down the macros, because when they're going to the gram and they got
Right.
like 2 grams left of fat and 10 grams left of, it's very confusing to figure that stuff out.
Yeah.
So I like to ease people into stuff.
Gotcha.
So depending on the person and what they're looking to do and what they can kind of, where they're coming from. to
So you
start.
take each person, like
Everyone's
it's
different,
a unique
yeah.
approach. That makes sense. I mean, on some level, it's a calorie equation.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you take in versus what you
Yeah.
burn up, right? So there's that component to it. And then when you mention macros, macronutrients,
Right.
basically fats, carbohydrates, and proteins,
Yeah.
some people follow a very precise ratio
They do.
of those numbers within the total calorie
Yeah,
count,
and that's
right?
trial and error too. You know,
Yeah.
you can't just know exactly where someone's going to be. You kind of have to look at their history, where they're at currently, what their goals are going to be. And guess what? When it starts working, it's not going to work forever. So you got to keep switching it.
Right,
Yeah.
your body will adapt, and then you need to
Mhm.
kind of.
It's always changing. You're always evolving, and people will go back. Well, this worked for me 5 years ago. Well,
Mhm.
guess what? You're completely different than you were 5 years ago. Your hormones are different. Your
Right.
size is different. Your age, different factors. So you have to be open to saying, okay, maybe this isn't going to work this time. I should try a different approach.
Right, right. Yeah, I mean, people do change. Who do you think is easier? Is it easier for your male clients, or women clients to lose weight?
I mean, men definitely.
Yeah.
The women,
Why do you think that is?
we just have more fat deposits.
Mhm.
Than men do. So it's in the areas we carry it too. I mean, men are more in the stomach when they're carrying it. Women, we got the butt, the thighs, the hips, the stomach, everything.
Yeah, you kind of
And-
spread it all over.
Yeah, and then there's things like people who are premenopausal. I mean,
Mhm.
there's all kinds of having kids and rebounding from it. So we have a lot more fluctuations.
We did get a few questions. So we were talking about men versus women.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We have Wanda. She asked, how do you lose the weight and stay fit without a gym?
Without a gym. Well, hi,
Without a
Wanda.
gym. Yeah.
There is a lot of things you can do in your house. You
Mhm.
could, I would say invest a few dollars in maybe some dumbbells or some resistance bands. But if you do high intensity interval training, you could be running up your stairs as fast as you can. You can be doing jumping jacks. You can be doing sprints.
Right.
You can use chairs to do squat touches. I mean, there's so many variations of things in your house that you can use. And that'll get your heart rate through the roof.
Do you have any apps that you could recommend, or websites that they could go to? Because I know a lot of people know if I just get moving, but I've tried to do some home stuff just so I can experience it, so then I can share it with people.
Right.
And there's a boredom factor, with lack of equipment at your house, but also just a lack of
Motivation.
is this the right thing?
Yeah.
Just confusion. You do a few squats, it hurts. You don't stretch. You're not mobile. Do you have any resources you can recommend for people like Wanda who can go and is it MyFitnessPal or anything like that?
Well, that would be for tracking nutrition more than anything.
Okay.
But you can always get DVDs.
Mhm.
And actually, Precision Rock Fitness, one of the girls that I train with, well, my partner at the JCC will say another trainer, we created that page, and that shows a lot of demos of in-home workouts that
Really?
you can do on that one.
Precision Rock,
Precision Rock Fitness.
ROC?
Yep, ROC.
Okay. Precision Rock Fitness.
Yep,
Okay.
and that's a page where there's lots of in-home videos.
We'll
and
link
stuff
that
you
up,
can do.
Wanda. I don't know if you're still watching, but I'm going to like your comment. There you go. And if you can hear us and you're still watching, Precision Rock Fitness,
That's
check
right,
that
yeah.
out.
There's some
And if you
videos
have
on
any
there.
questions, we have Jeannine's link here. You can follow up with her for more information.
Yeah, and anything on Instagram too. There's a lot of stuff that people do at home just
Yeah.
for ideas.
Now, you seem to like that Instagram platform. Is that what
I
you...
love Instagram.
Yeah.
I
What do you like
it.
about it?
Well, because
Are
the
you
people
more of a
that
visual person?
the people that follow you on there like fitness, so it's like-minded people.
Yeah.
And then there's definitely people on your Facebook who you grew up with and they don't get it.
Sure.
It's your aunts and your uncles, and they're like, "This
Yeah.
is so annoying.
Yeah, you
Shut
gotta
up
bro-
about the fitness." And
Right.
on Instagram, they're gonna love it. They like it.
Right.
That's all they want to hear about. So it's a great
That
outlet.
makes sense.
for people who are in the fitness industry. Like, you're not going to piss people off posting about
Right.
supplements or...
Now, do you have family members that actually are critical of your, well, what they would call obsession with fitness?
If they are, I don't know about it.
They know enough to keep it to themselves?
Yeah.
I'm the oldest of 4 boys. I have 3 younger brothers, and a couple of them are not into fitness at all. They're the opposite of fitness. So, they take little digs at you when you're sitting around the campfire.
And we have families like that. They don't understand it. And I get it because...
They're like, oh, John can't eat that because he's...
Oh, yeah, they rip on you all the time.
Yeah.
I used to have that mindset, though. I didn't see the inside of a gym until I was in my early 20s, and I used to be like, why would people want to work out? Like, it's excruciating. It's painful.
It does seem odd that you would walk into a building exclusively to move around and sweat.
And lift things. And
pick up heavy things and set them down. But
I never understood it. And I mean, it's
now you are those people.
I am that person, I couldn't be without it. I have to do it. I love it. It's a way of life for me. But it was a gradual thing. It wasn't like, boom, I hit a gym and that was it.
Yeah, the timing is everything with anything, really.
That's where the
as it relates to
consistency comes
fitness.
in, though.
I mean, hopefully for a lot of people it doesn't entail a trip to the doctor and saying, but having sold thousands of memberships, I've had people sit in front of me and say, I'm only here because my doctor said if I don't do this, I'll be dead in 6 months.
And you get that
and you're like, well, in your mind you're thinking, man, I wish you would have come see me 5-10 years ago. We could have been way better place. But for whatever reason, people do what they do, and then you just accept them for where they are. And
sometimes that's what it takes, though, and then they're on the right path. But I think start early.
Well, let's do this. We got to go to a break. I should mention that we are at World Gym on East Avenue, so they're one of our key sponsors here, so I want to give a shout out to them. They do have a Black Friday special that's extended through the rest of the year. $159 for a 1-year membership. That's a good price.
That's a good price.
That's a great price. So worldgymrochester.com. Check them out. So that plug said, before we go to break, I want you to plug some of your stuff. In particular, this is the Badass Power Cookie. Badass Power Cookie. I don't know what's your tagline.
It's good to be bad.
It's good to be bad?
It's good to be bad.
Is that really? Yeah. That's awesome. So there it is, Badass Power Cookie. Let's talk about this a little bit. It's got, with spirulina, there it is, being bad is good. Ingredients matter even in cookies, plant-based nutrition.
Yeah. It's a power cookie. It's actually considered a meal. It's a 360-calorie cookie. They are awesome for on the go. A lot of people who leave the gym and forget to pack something but need to eat.
Yeah, it's got enough protein in there to give you.
You can eat it for breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I did try these. I had these. I mentioned when we were doing our radio show, there was samples all over the place. They must have been in there doing a promotional visit.
They must have been. Yeah.
If you like free stuff, go into the radio business.
Really?
People brought them free stuff all the time. Most of it's not good for you, but I can vouch for the taste. These are delicious. They're moist.
Yes. The look, though, it's deceiving. You can't judge it by the look because they'll say, "I'm not eating that." Just try it. Just take one bite, and
it does look like it might have been digested already.
It does. But I mean,
I've never let that dissuade me. I just dove right in, and it is delicious.
It is.
It's a very good.
There's 3 different flavors, and it's good for people who have allergies. So it's nut-free, it's dairy-free, it's lactose-free, it is kosher, it's non-GMO. Soy-free, did they say that?
I think you got that. It's vegan.
Yeah, vegan, yep.
Yep, all natural.
It's all clean ingredients, so you don't have to feel guilty about eating it. It's kind of like, hey, you have a sweet
spirulina algae?
It is.
It's algae, right?
It's algae, yeah.
But algae is one of the greatest source of plant proteins there is.
For vegan especially, yeah.
So let's show that again. That's Badass Power Cookie. Being bad is good. There we go. Let's talk about this. This is N Pro.
Protein. This is what I have in my coffee
quality
every morning.
lean protein. Now, I'm going to show that to our viewers here. N Pro.
There.
Over here?
Not to that screen.
There it is. We got it. We're relatively new at this, so apologize for that. N Pro premium quality lean protein. You mentioned you put it in your coffee. It doesn't coagulate and turn into diarrhea consistency.
Yeah, like the chunks. You know what? You just
that's the problem I have because I want to put it in my coffee too.
I've had it happen one time where it was like that, where curdled kind of. Yeah. But for the most part, no, it hasn't happened. Actually, I use the vanilla flavor, and it gives it a nice frothy look to it.
You put it in a blender and.
No, it tastes so good too because I was one of those creamer people. Love the holiday flavors.
Yep.
But, I mean, you look at that, the carbs and then the fat adding up in it. And it's just made with garbage, so I switched to that, and it gives you the flavor. And I have a hard time hitting my protein too.
26 grams of protein.
So I have at least a couple a day.
So you do follow a macronutrient?
I do currently, yes. And I try to take in 145 grams of protein a day.
That's based on what? 1 gram per pound of body weight?
Around there. It's a little more than I need because I don't actually weigh that much, but everyone's different.
Say, if you're 145 pounds, you're pretty damn solid.
Yeah, no, not 145. I'm not far off.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. It all depends on, how it looks. Yeah, I see it has 26 grams of protein, very little sugar, 2 grams of sugar, 140 calories, 2 grams of fat.
Yeah. That's great for macros when you're running low on fat, which I hit my fat pretty easily. So
you just have to look at food and you hit your fat macros.
Pretty much.
I mean, if you have a little mayonnaise or even if you eat healthy fat like avocado or olive
that
oil,
will get you there.
That gets you there. Or if you eat any nuts.
No, every night I'm on the couch with apple rice cakes and fat-free Ready Whip, and that's what I eat if I have a sweet tooth because there's no fat in them.
Are you just Ready Whip you can get in the cans? Are you just sitting?
Yeah, I do. You would look at my fridge and it's just Ready Whip all in the drawer. And I just put it on and then eat the rice cakes. It's filling though.
That's impressive.
Yep. And then for protein,
if I get low. You don't do whippets, do you?
No.
I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know where I heard about that.
No, the can's gone by then.
Yeah, so there you go. I worked at a grocery store when I was early 20s, and all the teenagers were like, "Hey, you can do whippets with this." I don't even know what that is.
I've never done it, but I've heard of it. Yeah.
Just checking. No. But yeah, so you can eat Ready Whip, the sugar.
Yeah, the fat-free one.
Yeah.
That's my go-to.
Very cool. So we got a couple plugs in. You're also an ambassador for FITSMO.
I am. Yep.
Fits Motivation, Tony Masana's company.
Yeah.
So you
Rochester
are repping
company.
Their gear. I heard you guys have leggings out now.
I actually got to try them on the other day. Tony came over, and I love them. Yeah. I cannot wait to get my hands on them. They're awesome.
Very cool. Oh. Very cool. So FITSMO, we've got ANS.
ANS, it's
Where
a
can you find us?
Supplement company.
Do you get it online?
All this stuff, if you go on my website at j9fit.com, it's J, the number 9, and then FITT. So if you're interested in any of the products we talked about for the clothing and the Badass Power Cookies and the supplements, there's direct links on my page as well as discount codes for you.
J9fit with 2Ts.com. So we'll go out on the exercise floor and we'll check out a few exercises from Jennine Sheldon. Thanks for joining us. This is the inaugural broadcast of Healthy Edge Rochester, and we'll be right back after these messages. Out on the exercise floor, John H. There goes Vinny. Healthy Edge Media. This is Healthy Edge Rochester. That's Jennine Sheldon, and we just did there you are. Yeah, we're up there too. Luke Dangler is our cameraman and director extraordinaire. But I'm a middle-aged woman. I don't even know what middle age is, if I should even use that word, especially given today's climate around such things. But if you have a 40-ish woman who comes to you, maybe she's not worked out in a few years, wants to get back into shape, where do we start? I mean, take me from there. I will shut up. Jeannine takes it from here, and let's see where we go.
So everything I always start with someone who hasn't done something in a while, I want to make sure their core is efficient. I'm not going to take them straight to a squat rack or deadlifting or lifting weights.
Right.
We would do stuff like hip bridges and marching and balance reaches to see what level they're at and start building and strengthening the core. And some glute work. And nothing with weights, all body weight bearing exercises to start and then see where we're at
now, how
point.
Do you sell me on that when I want to come in and lift badass weights?
I tell you, we will get there. But I say if your foundation isn't strong, it's like building a house without one. It's going to crumble. You're going to have injuries. You're going to have issues.
Well, that makes perfect sense to me.
You need to have a strong foundation.
Yeah. All right. I'm in. So tell me what to do. I'm your subject.
Well, First
you
one I would
demonstrate?
do would be your glute bridge or hip bridge. So
Okay.
you get on your back,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to demo, and then I'll come over to you, and you're just going to put your feet about shoulder width.
All right.
And you're first going to engage your core, which means pulling your belly into your spine. And then you're slowly going to lift, squeeze, and then come back down, hover the mat, and squeeze back up, just like that.
So I don't actually touch the mat.
Nope, you hover.
All right, let me give this a try.
All right, belly in the spine.
So I'm drawing it in.
Yep. And squeeze up. Good. And slowly back down. You give it a little isometric hold for about half a second. Sometimes I'll kill people, make them hold it 10 seconds.
Right.
And that's it. And just keep breathing when you come up.
Well, I feel this.
Exhale, yeah. So it's all just weight bearing. It's your own body just strengthening the core. And I mean, you can throw these in 3 times a week, stuff like this, and you'll see pretty good results, I'd say, within a month about strengthening the core area.
Okay. Woo! All right.
Next one, you're going to be back down. It's going to be marching. So you're going to be pretty much in the same position, but legs are going to be tabletop. And you're slowly going to point one toe down, tap it, bring it back up, and then other one. Tap it, and just keep alternating. Very slow. You'll feel your lower abdominals pulling.
All right, we got BJ Rebel and Samantha Weston. Wanda's back. All right,
Wanda.
hey guys. Can you hear us all right? Well, if you can't, you can see. I'm going to do, what am I doing? Marching?
You're marching.
I'm toe tapping. All right.
All right, so back in same position, tabletop, yep.
All right.
And then slowly tap down.
Do I tap my toe?
The toe, yes. Very, very slow. You got to come back up slow, too.
Oh,
You
slow?
should feel a stretch right about here in the transverse abdominals.
Yeah.
Get the toe down there.
My foot's cramping, though. The arch of my
You
foot
need to
has a
lay
cramp.
down and relax.
Okay,
there
sorry.
You go. Just tap the toe. Nice and gentle.
I got a
Control
cramp
the
in my
tap.
It's because I'm right at the edge of the mat, so my heel's hitting the mat and my toe has to go down.
Why.
Okay, I can feel that a little bit in my low back
Lower
too.
back?
Yeah, not a bad
If
thing,
it's more of
but
a strain back there, I always tell people to put their hands underneath.
and I
your
probably
lower back.
should tighten up my abs a little bit more,
Always
right?
brace in before. You
Okay.
got to contract before you begin anything.
All right,
All right.
I like it. What's next?
Next is your bird dog, your balance reach.
Bird dog.
So you come back or come onto all fours.
Mhm.
Pick one leg to stick out. Take the opposite hand and just
Okay.
hold it. And then do that for a few seconds. And then I would progress you to bringing the elbow into the knee with a little crunch.
Oh,
Reach back out.
Gotcha.
Nice and slow. Usually one side's better than the other.
Yeah.
Bring it in and reach. So you can hold it for a few seconds and then go into the crunches.
Gotcha. Let me do the other
Good.
side.
Yeah, let's do the
Let me
other
see-
side.
Let me see which side's my good side. I think this is my good side. This one
pretty
feels
good.
easier. Oh, nope, maybe it's
Uh-oh.
not. Maybe I'm stronger, but less
Okay.
balance.
Just keep breathing. Make sure you exhale.
Yeah. I can see this working.
Yeah?
I can also feel all the pie that I ate over Thanksgiving. I got a head start on that 11 pounds that the average American gains over the holidays. I think I got 3 or 4 already in the tank, but I'm going to work it off. All right, so where do we go from here?
Next would be the glute work.
Okay.
So it's a combination of kind of opening up your hips, and you're going to still feel the stretch within the core, so we still want to engage everything.
Okay.
I do a series of 4 different movements, and I make you
Do I-
stay on one side the entire time.
Do I need to give you some room?
Yeah, well, for a second.
I feel like there's some fire hydrants coming my way.
Your resting leg is probably going to be the one dying because it's not moving, so the blood just kind of
Okay.
hitting in there. So first thing, tight core, get the leg level, come out as far as you can to the
Oh,
side,
jeez.
and then back in. So
Okay.
you do maybe 10 of those, and then your next one would be a rainbow. So you're going to go high in the middle, tap the toe to the side, and then as far as you can with your range of
Rainbows.
motion. Yeah?
See, I've learned something here today. I've never heard
Those
of
are the
that.
rainbows. Third one's knee to chest.
Okay.
Into the knee, kick back up like you want to kick yourself in the head.
Okay.
And the last one is the hydrant. What you want the knee to be parallel with the toe like that when you come up.
Gotcha.
So you don't want to just come up like this. You want to come up high and match it to the side.
All right. Let me move up here so people
see
can
if you
see
can get
how
10 of each.
poor I am of the. Do I have to really do 10?
Let's do it.
Let's do 5.
All right, 5 of each.
Yes.
So
I'm the
why don't
worst
you do
client.
your right side so
See,
you don't
clients
kick him.
love to negotiate. Okay, so the first one is
So
straight
first-
out.
Yep. Get
And-
level with the body
and
and
then
come out to the side as far as you can,
Oh,
keeping it level.
that hurts like hell.
Well, your range of motion isn't so good there.
No, it's not.
You gotta keep it up high.
Oh, there goes my microphone. And
No, that's not bad actually. You're opening it up.
there we go. I just needed to move it a little bit. There we go.
All right, now the
John,
rainbows.
really do the 10. Wanda wants me to do the 10.
Down. You gotta keep
Oh,
that
I gotta
leg
keep it up? Okay.
Keep that one burning.
Okay, so this is the rainbow.
So your straight leg, high in the middle,
Okay.
tap down as far as you can to this side.
Oh, straight leg, not bent. Oh,
Come on, let's get a tap.
okay,
Other
I tapped
side.
it. There we go.
Try
And
and
I
keep
gotta go
those
high in the
hips
middle.
a little stable.
Yeah, there's no stability there. All right, so you guys didn't hear this, but I asked Jeannine before, I said, what do you do? Actually, I did ask this on camera. When a client shows up and says, show me the weights, I want to really get into this. I want to make a lot of progress quickly. And she explained, you got to build a foundation.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I lift weights, and this is hard. I maybe should go back to
The basics. Yeah.
and get some foundational stuff. Okay,
All right,
that's
now
good
you
there.
got knee to chest. So like you want to kick yourself in the chin as high as you can, and then like you want to kick
Extend.
yourself in the head.
Oh.
Yep, so have a bend like you're kicking it back. There you go.
I'm doing 5 of these, and I'll be
Really?
lucky
This
if I
is
get
the
the 5.
easiest one.
I mean, I know we're not supposed to use profanity, but my ass is on fire.
Yeah, this will hurt. If you do, I'd say 10 of these on each side to start, you're going to be burning a little bit if you're not used to doing
That's
stuff.
5. Okay, I'm going to hold it
now
up.
this is your hydrants. So line,
Oh, yeah.
you get a bend, line the knee up when you come
Yep.
down. Now bring that knee to match that
Oh.
toe. Come on, get it high.
You can feel this in your core,
Oh, yeah.
but you can also feel it in your
In your
opposite glute,
your quad.
because you're
your
really trying to
abductors.
stabilize. That's 4,
Yep. One more.
5. Oh, cripes.
Stretch it back. Good job.
I sweated. I didn't plan on doing that. All right, so
You did
that's
it.
a basic routine. So
Yeah, and this
if
is
you're
stuff you can do at home, which Wanda, I know you asked about doing that.
yeah.
You could start with these a few times a week and progress the rest.
Let's see if anyone else has any questions. Anyone else have any questions? I want to, we'll stop this, the live part, and I want you to show me, like, pretend I'm intermediate.
Okay.
Show me some of your favorite weightlifting exercises,
Okay.
because I'm sure there's some people here that want to, you know, kind of
Yeah.
get into a little more
Okay.
movement with that stuff. So, all right, that's Jennine Sheldon. I think I've got her tagged here. Yep, she's tagged. If you have any follow-up questions, reps, sets, how often, you know, there's a lot of variables that go into this workout program, and that's why you should always work with a qualified fitness professional, right?
Absolutely.
All right, we'll be back in a second. Without any further ado, let's jump back into it. Jennine Sheldon, show me what I'm going to be doing next.
So another one that women complain about, the tricep, which technically we all kind of have it, unless
Yeah.
we're flexing. So, but if you want to build up those muscles, some of the favorite ones I go to are the rope. And we're just going to push down with a little turn. My microphone thing's in my way.
Yeah, I got my same problem.
There's so many different ways to hit them on cables. I personally love cables. I'm just coming down with a little turn.
Yeah.
It would be a little closer, but my mic's in my way. Another variation, switching the attachment. Go into the handle. Make this one light because I'm going to one hand.
Oh, a single handle.
Just pushing down, back past the body. Don't go too high up. You don't want to get into the shoulder. Push back. Another one, just go in and reverse it. Pull down. Same thing, pulling back. And it's endless, the variations that you can do on
I know,
the
isn't the
attachment.
tricep the most versatile
It's awesome,
muscle
yeah.
group? You can do like all
and
kinds of
you've got
stuff.
3 heads, so it's taking up more of the arm than the bicep, so you want to work that one.
Right.
And
What
then
what's
just a
more
straight
important
bar.
to the shape of the tricep? I mean, you've got that inner head which takes up so much space, but
Yes.
everyone loves that scoop on the outside.
Oh, the peanut.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a combination of shoulder too, though, definitely, with the break. Is that right here?
Yeah,
You're
where you
talking
kind of
about?
jut into that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I say work everything, but that was the big thing with the rope when you kind of turn it
Yeah.
to
You can see
pronate.
your tricep poking out there.
Yeah, as soon as you do that, that's why you want to kind of use different attachments and different modalities. I mean, whether it be a machine or it's going to be dumbbells or
Are you a big
presets,
proponent of mixing it up then?
everything. I believe everything
So
has a purpose.
you're not going to do the same workout time after time after time.
No, I mean, there's definitely like the basic fundamentals, but you can hit it so many different ways, and it's all going to have a different purpose for you. So
Now, do you use a certain set and rep scheme?
I'm a big fan of the 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps.
Okay.
I am, but I have high rep days. I have low weight, high reps, or
Okay.
strength days where I maybe do like 7 reps and I'm doing really heavy. I do the pyramid, I do the split routine, I do everything.
Yeah,
I dabble
you're
in
hitting them all.
everything.
Yes, you
well,
do.
You have to because you become immune to it, so you want to keep switching up.
Well, people wonder why Arnold Schwarzenegger's bodybuilding encyclopedia is that thick. Because you can take the same basics and combine them so many different ways
you can.
to get different results, right? Okay.
Endless, absolutely endless.
All right, show me
Another one?
an exercise. Let
Which
me
do
do
you want
one.
me to go to a different muscle? Or
Triceps. How about if I show you one?
okay, let's see it.
Do you do any overhead?
Are you talking about going over this way? Yeah.
I love that one.
I do that one too.
'Cause you get a bonus. I don't know if you guys can hear us there. You get a bonus core workout because you have to stabilize that core. Oh, that's kind of light.
Well, that was just for the 1 hour.
Yeah.
Are you saying I can't do it?
I didn't mean it that way, but if that's the way you're taking it. Let me see if we can get this on camera here. So I kind of get long through the body and extend out.
Got
Come
it.
back to 90 degrees, extend.
Yep, that's another good one. Like, you can turn any which way.
Yeah,
It's everything.
absolutely. Let me hit this. I like to kind of, do you ever use a split stance?
Staggered. Sometimes I do.
I feel like I don't want to lean into it, so I want to try to
No, I
eliminate.
just lock in. I call it the 3 Bs: belly, butt, and breathing.
Belly,
So
butt,
always
breathing.
engage. Once you pull the belly and the spine, your glutes are going to tighten, and you want to make sure you exhale on your concentric motion. You need to breathe. Oxygen is key for the muscles. Yes.
Okay,
Don't
gotcha.
be a nose breather, be a mouth breather. You need to get it out.
All right.
Breather.
Gotcha.
Yep, learn your breathing because you're going to run out of your oxygen before you run out of strength.
Right.
So you need to keep circulating it.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
So the 3 Bs, that was taught to me by my mentor, who I worked with. I had a trainer
Yeah.
for about 5 years. Yeah, and I still stay in touch with him because he stopped training, but he's amazing. And he taught me so many things that you just can't learn in a book.
I mean, as a personal trainer, you never stop learning, right?
No, never. And I don't.
You're always
I'm far
doing
from
research.
knowing everything.
Right.
Yeah, and you forget stuff too. So it's good to meet people who have done it for years who can always teach you little tips and
Do you ever
tricks.
just walk up to somebody in the weight room and say, "What are you doing? Where'd you learn this? Where is this?"
Sometimes I see some things that are scary though.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you just gotta help people not hurt themselves.
Yeah,
But I like to see some unique stuff. I mean, I try to be open-minded about it, right? Even though, like, I go, "Oh yeah, I didn't learn it that way." I think there's value in trying to find out
you pick up
where
different
they
stuff
heard
all
it,
the time.
why they're doing it. I mean, if they
Absolutely.
have a reason, well, then I listen to it.
Yeah.
If they go, I really don't know.
I just do it.
Well,
I
then
saw it on YouTube.
Right, I help them.
I saw it on Instagram.
Right?
No, I think that it's you're always learning.
Now, what
This
about
industry.
glutes on the cables?
Okay.
What do you do on the cables
Is there
for glutes?
a little ankle strap
Anklet?
one?
Well, let's see. We got a little
Well, we
bin
can
of.
do that actually with the rope too.
We don't. I don't see too
One
many.
of the weighted squats on the rope.
Okay.
So I'm walking it back. Nice
Let's do
and
that
slow.
because this is as close as we have. We got
Oh, yeah, I don't see the ankle strap.
No.
Let's see if I can find it. So this one is just squatting down and then coming back up with a squeeze and laying back into it.
Okay.
Or another one, this gets a lot lower back too, is you can walk it. These will kill your quads too.
Really?
Oh my God. Yeah. Just doing this the whole time. You'd be surprised. Try it. Try 3 times back, 3 times. Maybe I should go ahead.
Jack me up. Give me the whole stack.
No. Let's do 80.
All right. Here's your
If I was
chance.
doing 50, we'll give you 80.
Here's your chance to bury me.
All right, walk it nice and slow as far as you can. Stay down the whole time.
Watch my
There you
microphone. Oh, you can feel it right away.
Yep.
I can't
Okay,
wait
right
to do the
before
back.
It's gonna click. Go on back. You got to do 3 of these. 3 forward, 3 back. There's 1.
1.
Keep breathing. Keep tight.
Oops, I touched.
Keep those feet shoulder width.
Gotta keep my hips low.
Yep.
Gary, what's up? You see me? Yeah, we do. Uh-oh.
How we feeling?
I'm feeling it.
What's hurting?
My quads.
Yeah, that's definitely more quad.
I feel some glutes though.
Yeah.
I feel it all. All right, you should have put the whole stack on me.
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay.
I'll see if I can find the ankle strap, but I don't see it in.
You look there, I'll look
In the
over here
toy
real
bin.
quick. I'll be right
No,
back.
it's right here.
You got it?
What were you looking at?
Oh man, my bad. I'll be honest with you, I've never done an ankle strap on a
You
cable.
haven't?
Been working out for 35 years, I've never done it.
All right, well,
Well, I can't say.
now's your time.
I can't remember when I've done it.
Remember, you're a 40 or a middle-aged woman, so you're going to be
It's
doing
true.
it today.
It's true.
All right, so just hook this bad boy on, wrap it around. Make sure it's tight because you don't want it going flying.
Okay.
All right, and then I bend down, lock into it. You get a little bend in this leg, line it up, and then there's your kickback.
Okay.
Just
Wow.
like that.
Now, do you like that better than
do.
like a plate machine that just has a predetermined range of motion?
It depends on the machine. I will say there are some machines like that where it actually hurts my back just to start it up like that. I like to kind of bend to my level and lock in. And I mean, machines have a purpose, but you're going to get more core involvement when you're freestanding kind of for something like this. Lock it in.
Well, let's see.
All right.
Because I have done the machines. I do like the machines
It's good
for this.
support, you know, because you're stuck into the machine for something like that to go heavier with this. This you can't go crazy heavy with.
Well, let's talk about point of diminishing returns, because one of the reasons I like the machines is because I can continually lift more weight. So
Yes,
my
that's a plus.
ego likes to see weight going up.
Yeah.
And sometimes I even do it to my detriment because I shouldn't be lifting that weight, but I want to progressively lift more weight. How do you teach your clients not to fall into that mentality where more is not necessarily better?
I tell you, if you're dying at your last two in your set or your reps, then you know what? You don't need to go up anymore.
Are you a stickler on form? Like if you see somebody sacrificing form
Yes,
just to move the weight,
I am.
you
But you know what? That's the bonus of the machines is you're more supported. You move in one plane of motion, so you can go heavier.
yeah, you don't have to balance and coordinate
And
that.
that's what you don't ever want to do.
Velcro came off. I felt that though. That was
you
good.
want that tight.
Yeah, I guess we could put a little better Velcro on there. But okay, I feel that. Now, how do you feel about like solid like barbell compound movements? Are you
Absolutely.
teaching like Olympic lifts? Are you teaching powerlifting lifts, deadlifts?
I mean, I do deadlifting, I do squatting, I do bench pressing, the basics, the king of all movements. But that's not something you can start people who are just getting.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, Olympic bar is 45 pounds on its own.
Right.
Someone can't even hold a 10-pound dumbbell in front of them.
So if you're a
Squat it.
non-exerciser and you sign up for training,
You are
or
not
you
gonna
go
get
to a
that from me
facility
right
where
away.
they say, "Hey, let me go and put you on this squat
Never.
rack,"
I
you
mean,
should.
for me, I wouldn't. I need to know your core is strong and solid.
Well, not only your core strength, but your range of motion, your
Yeah,
flexibility.
everything.
I train a few kids that work out with my son. We all work out in a group, and they just got no flexibility in their ankles or their back. We do squat, but we
Stretching
stay
is very
very
important.
light, and we're trying to fix those
Well, that's a big
muscle
component, too,
imbalances
is-
in inflexible
Yeah.
areas.
Nobody wants to stretch. It's boring.
Right.
They hate it. It takes too long. But that and like foam rolling is awesome. I highly recommend.
I like rolling on PVC because it's hard and it hurts, but it gets
I
the
mean, I
notch
guess
out.
there's certain rollers like that though that are hard and have the notches in it.
We got one around here. It's got like some traction
orange
tape on
one?
it.
Yeah.
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 Those big knobby ones.
Yeah,
Oh,
those
they're torture devices.
That's again not something you want to start someone on.
They won't come back.
No, they won't. It's hard
Yeah.
enough for people to even get the foam roller to move on its own. You need strength doing that.
You're right.
And you're up,
You're right.
depending on what you're doing, you're holding your body weight up. So.
Yep. Yeah, we've got one foam in here, and I keep trying to throw it away, but it keeps coming back. It's squishy.
Oh,
so
the
it's
blue
like
one, like the super soft
Yeah,
one.
so
I
it
don't
just
like
keeps
either.
rolling into an egg shape, and you do it. I mean,
Yeah, you leave an indent when you get off of it.
you have to use core strength to move it. That's for sure. So I guess there's some good to it. Okay, I think we covered a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many
She's
more
Jeannine.
things you can do. But
Jennine Sheldon. We didn't tag her in this video, but we're on a bunch of videos here on Healthy Edge Media. Healthy Edge, I'm looking at the laptop. I should be looking at Luke.
Over here.
But yeah, in case you're wondering why we're looking down, we have Facebook Live going right now. But Healthy Edge Rochester, inaugural episode. We're going to take it back to the studio, and we're going to finish this thing up with a final segment. But thanks for joining us out here on the World Gym East Avenue weight room floor with Jennine Sheldon and me, John H. We'll talk to you soon. Hi everyone, John Hutchings back with Healthy Edge Rochester. We're back in the office, the back room, the studio. We're going to call it the Healthy Edge Studios here at World Gym on East Avenue. What'd you think about the weight room out there? I mean, you work at the JCC, so they have an impressive weight room.
Yeah.
This is kind of a throwback.
It is. It
World
definitely
Gym
is.
has a brand, you know. They are like the kind of the birthplace of modern bodybuilding.
Yeah. This used to be a bowling alley, wasn't it?
This was a bowling alley, but it's been World Gym since 1998.
I was a member here.
Were you? I started working for the Rochester Athletic Club in 1997. And so I was working for them in Henrietta on Goodway Drive.
I was a member there too.
When this place opened, and we all said, they'll never last. And that was 20 years ago. This will be their 20th
Everyone
anniversary.
knows World Gym.
Yeah, it's iconic. Did you know World Gym was started by the same guy who started Gold's Gym, Joe Gold?
I think I did know that,
Yeah, I did an article on that on Healthy Edge one time. Joe Gold was kind of a unique individual. He was a sailor. He was in the Merchant Marine. He loved the water. So he started Gold's Gym. Arnold and all those guys started training with him, Franco Colombo and all the lights. And he just up and sold it one day. And he said, I'm going to go sail around the world. And he took off and sailed around the world. When he sold the gym, he sold the rights to his own name. So when he came back, he said, I want to get back in the gym business. He couldn't call it Gold's because he had sold the rights. So then he started World Gym. So he is the founding father of two iconic gym franchises.
Tidbit. I did not know all
so
that.
as you walk around out there, you can kind of hear the whispers of ghosts past of the iconic bodybuilding scene. It's kind of got a unique feel out there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to thank you for joining us today. It's been great. You're very knowledgeable, and I can tell that you're passionate about what you do.
Absolutely.
You've walked the walk yourself. You've experienced the highs and lows. If people want to go to Transformation Tuesday on healthyedgemedia.com. They can read a little bit about your story.
My background.
And of course, they can reach you at J9Fit with two T's. J9fit.com is your website.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it all up. Holidays, we started out. Let's end where we started. The holidays are in full effect now.
They
We've made it through Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Did you have any Cyber Monday specials? Did you sell any personal training?
I did. I did something for Small Business Saturday. I did something for Black Friday, and I did something for Cyber Monday.
Awesome.
I always have some type of special for either the season or especially New Year's will be a big one.
You know, you've got to balance you got to wear your hats, I guess, so to speak, in the fitness profession. You gotta be good at fitness.
Right.
You also have to be good at marketing.
You have to market a lot, and social media nowadays is an awesome outlet for it. It really is. You connect with so many people that you never thought you would. It's just great. You don't have to be out there doing crazy advertising. You just do it yourself.
Yeah, and so you parlayed that into some brand ambassadorship. You have your Fitzmo, your jacket went by the wayside.
I had it. Yeah, it was over there. I had to work out.
We did
Things
work.
were getting serious, so.
Yeah, we had to. But you're a Fitzmo brand ambassador.
I am. Yes.
Tony Masana's brand here locally. Badass Power Cookie. Being bad is good. That's good. And
A&S.
A&S.
Canadian Supplement Company.
Boom. All right, so there you go. We gave all the plugs. We talked about your website. Final thoughts, tips for the holidays. Have a plan, work the plan. What do you recommend to our viewers out there?
Don't wait. Just start now. You don't need a special date. You don't need a special time. Whether it be small things like cutting out soda or supplementing, whole grains versus white, highly refined processed bread, stuff like that. Just get at it now. It's just going to get harder. There's no easy time. Life is always crazy. I tell people, well, I'm waiting for this, or I'm waiting for that, or I got to cancel because it's Thanksgiving and I got a problem. It's like, we're talking 1 hour,
Right.
Or even 30 minutes, what you could cram in at home doing something. It's just, they make excuses. It's priority. You want to do it now before it's too late.
Yeah, I mean, you probably are like me. I like to think that I'm the voice in people's head when they think, hey, maybe I don't want to work out, or maybe I don't want to eat well, or whatever the procrastination or excuse. I want my voice to be that voice
I've
that
been
says,
told that
you
they
should
thought
do
of
it.
me. Yeah, they were going to do this, but then I posted that. Or
That's how you know
they
you're
were
effective
Yes,
in this business, right? When you
absolutely.
become that voice inside of
Yeah.
people's head that says, you should do this. This is good.
But we're not perfect either, even though this is our lifestyle. Like, we mess up, we have bad days, we have cheat days, we have sluggish days. Doesn't mean you just keep going with it and that's that. You pick it up the next day.
Balance.
Yes.
But
absolutely.
balance tilted a little bit toward the good side, right?
Yeah.
A little more
And
good
it
than
gets
bad.
easier as you keep doing it. You become more knowledgeable. It's more second nature. It's like, I tell people it's a lifestyle. It's like getting up and brushing your teeth in the morning. It's just something you do. Your routine, your workout is your way of life. That's part of you. It's scheduled in there. It's not, oh, well, I got to do this and this, so I'm going to get rid of the workout. It shouldn't be that.
Awesome. All right. Well, you heard it right from the professional herself. She's Jennine Sheldon. I'm John Hutchings. This has been the inaugural episode of Healthy Edge Rochester. I hope you'll come back and join us each week. We're going to try to do Thursday afternoons, early evenings. I'll let you know on social media. Jeannine, that was a great observation. Social media reaches a lot of people. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like, give us a share, tell people about us, and we'll see you back here very soon.